Hello, everyone. This is Kathleen, and I am excited to be here this morning to show you this finished autumn journal. It's an autumn garden or autumn in Albany. It's just beautiful. I've used a digital kit from Victoria at the Journal Boat. It's autumn garden kit, and it's just really lovely. The colors were just so shabby chic and just really very pretty. And so I started with a recycled book, again, this pretty pale gold, and I've done the sponging acrylic glaze sponging on it. This book has 3 signatures. It is 8.5 by 5.5, and it has a 1-inch spine. And it has 164 total pages, so it's a big journal, and it's completely decorated, completely stuffed. It has 36 pockets and tucks and 44 pieces of ephemera, and it has this pretty sari silk ribbon closure just on a hitch post. So let's go in and see what's inside. So I've just used a book plate here on the initial page and made some pretty ephemera. There's a fabric ruffle. This is just some journaling paper, hand-dyed. I've used some subtle stenciling throughout on most of the blank printed pages. I'm just going to kind of go quickly through it because it is a large book. I have collaged on this. This is not, well, the image is from the kit, but the tag, I made the tag and embossed this glassine bag. This is a vintage greeting card that I used. The colors just matched so well. Isn't that beautiful? Here's another little collage, some fibers and these paper leaves, and a recipe, vintage recipes. This is vintage. Thursday, November 17th, 1938, and the desk calendar. This has some gold, hope you can see that, and just a chiffon topper. This is an image from the kit, fold over pocket. Pretty belly band embossed, and some the silk leaf. This is some beautiful onion skin paper. It fits in there. There we go. This is one of those triple layered pockets. Some journaling paper here. And something from a lawyer's office, looks like. An index card. Just pretty fabric ruffles and antique lace. This is that slash pocket that I demonstrated last week. colors turned out to be so pretty in this journal. Oops. This is one of those belly bands, cluster belly bands. Many of these pockets I have videos on. You check the pocket pattern list, playlist. Just a collaged card. And a vintage prescription and another vintage playing card or greeting card here in this lace pocket. This is actually from Cara Brandon. I threw that in there just because I love this image and the colors matched so well. Some texture paste on this coffee dyed card. This is calendar page from 2020, that historic year in all of our lives. A little tuck here. This is another fold over pocket and mixed green salad. Just a little stitching on that vintage recipe. Another one of these index cards. This is a digital Western Union telegram. This is a floating pocket that I've made just with one of the digital images and a little journaling paper. There's plenty more room in here in all of these pockets, really. And that just clips on with one of these Tim Holtz clips. A vintage book page from a garden book and some of that pretty gauzy kind of fabric there in a ruffle. This is a pocket from the kit and just some collaged journal card and a tag. Courage is being yourself every day in a world that expects you to be someone else. This is also a Cara Brandon, an autumn digital print. I think it's her autumn song. This is not a pocket, it's just the hinge for this flip out. Loved that image. And just a journal card. This is a vintage ledger book and a tag from the kit. This is some note paper type image from the kit. And this is a flip out. And just some scrapbook paper. Colors where it's just perfect and you can just journal on that. This is some hand-dyed lace. I wanted to make it match this pretty pale green. This is another double pocket. I know there's a pattern for this in the playlist. And journal card, paper, and just another little greeting card that I have used. This is a vintage clerk's office somewhere in Ohio. $334, probably property tax or something like that. It's 1944. And this is one of those over the page hinged flips, and a little vintage Rolodex card pocket, some vintage book page. Here is an altered envelope. I've used some pretty scalloped lace and just done a little bit of collage. There's nothing in this envelope. But here on the other side is this pretty digital rose. I think this is from the Graphics Fairy, and I've embossed and sanded that. And then just used one of these little bent paper clips. And the final tag. I love these colors, really, I do. And this little collaged pocket here on the back page. Some more antique lace. And it closes just with this beautiful sari ribbon. And oh my gosh, I couldn't have been more happy when I could see that those colors match it so well. And that is the Autumn in Albany. And the closure, you know, it just is, it's like the elastic closure, only it's not, it doesn't stretch, which is necessary because it's so chunky and it needed a sturdy closure. So yep, it's the ribbon. Thanks so much for being with me, and I'm going to list this in my Etsy shop, and I appreciate your interest, and we'll see you again.